All right, let's talk about this Errol Spence press conference, man. I'll be right back. How about that?
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow of Sports TV.
Greenwood Stock Trading wants to show you how to make money in the stock market. Be a successful investor and make money from anywhere in the world you choose to be. Travel more. Spend more time with friends and family. Or simply just enjoy the freedom to have fun. What are you waiting on? Join us today on your successful options trading journey.
All right, man. Let's just play this. I'm not even gonna talk about this right now, bro. I'm waiting till tonight. Wait till after the Canelo Beaver press conference. We'll put a live show together, right?
I knew that he could overcome that.
EJ, or Jeff Zimmerman, Fight News. How you doing,
Shout out to Jeff Zimmerman from Fight News.
Jay.
Mm.
Hey, assuming all goes well on April 16th, should we expect you to go for undisputed against Terrence Crawford by the end of the year?
We'll see. Like I said, I gotta get past him first. So once I get past him, we'll definitely see. But like I said, you read the shirt, right? All right.
Yordenis Ugas.
So he can't even say that man's name, right? So look, that's what I'm gonna be talking about tonight, right? He can't even say the man's name. TBE was 100% right. He can't even say, "Oh yeah, I'm be looking to try to make that fight happen. I'm be looking to fight 10." He can't even say his name, bro. Say my name, say my name. When ain't no one around you. Say Yellow Beatty, I love you. You ain't playing game. I respect him, man. I swear to God, I hate that nigga bad boxing wise. I don't know him personally. On the boxing level, I hate him. Y'all ain't like what I said last night. It was about Canelo, Benavidez, Charlo. Y'all do the same. Y'all, my thing is, y'all Spence fans don't keep it consistent. I keep it consistent. White, black, creed, or religion. But the press conference was cool, man. Jerry got up there and came from Indianapolis from the combine and winged it. You're looking for cornerbacks and in basketball, football, you have to rely on receivers and other players in basketball and boxing. It's just you. You don't worry about letting nobody else down. And that's why I like my good old black son, Errol Spence. And the funny thing about it is the Tom Brown, who won TGB Promotions, he said this was a super fight. He's no, my bad. I'm putting words in time out. This is a mega fight. I remember me and Jerry, after the Campo fight at the Frisco Star that he sold out, even though they didn't open up the whole arena. I was talking to Jerry and I was like, Jerry, what we gonna be able to do to get in the big room? I told him. Jerry told me, you got to bring me something worthy of getting in the big room and getting in Jerry's world. And I believe we done that. We done so. We did Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, and hey, it is what it is. Canelo was able to get in there with Liam Smith, so I think Errol Spence doing a pretty good job putting asses in the seats. You don't say Mikey put asses in the seats. What about Mikey last fight versus Sandor Martin? I don't know who all was there. I don't even think I watched it. I just seen he lost. So it takes two to mingle most of the time. It's only a select handful of fighters, now, and really throughout the course of boxing that it's only a few throughout the course of boxing who can just sell based off their name. You need opponents. You take two to mingo, and they call this a mega fight, and Spence talking, he talking different. Anytime you have a traumatic experience, you know how that is. But he looked physically good. They look confident. Ugas look confident. They asked who's shot caller if he win. Earl said, I've been the shot caller. Earl was very honest about him. Hold on, start. He was honest about him not knocking nobody out. Brian Custer asked, what do you think about, can you knock Yordenis Ugas out? He said, it's been a while since I knocked somebody out. Even though the motto man down, anytime you say PBC fighter and their motto is something to do with knockouts, man, just skip it, bro. Just skip it. It's false advertisement after a while. And Jake Donovan, I say Errol Spence brutally honest on stage when asked if he believes he can stop Ugas April 16. Quote, we'll see. I don't think I've stopped anyone in a while. Noted that he added nutritionist, which helped him make it easier making the weight. Yeah, D. Clint Welsh. That is what it is. It is what it is, man. And that's up to him, man. Like I said before, they souping up this fight. You know, they putting the posies on here, you know what I'm saying? Putting a super engine on the car, you know what I'm saying? Nice transmission, putting tweeters inside the car, 12, 50, whatever they put in the cars these days. They're trying to sell you a rusted out buggy. Open up the trunk, you see the flow. Put your feet under on the mats, your feet touch the ground. It look good, you know, but this nowhere near a mega fight. Like, fuck out of here, man. A mega fight. They begging people to buy tickets. Please buy us tickets to Oz Fight. Please, could you buy a ticket? You know, they was happy to see a Showtime reunion, and you know, you back on Showtime, and you know, like I said, Steven Espinoza went up there trying to sell a sob story. You know, Dennis Ugas swear he got caught 6 times in jail for trying to defect and on the 7th try. I don't give about none of that. I don't care about none of that. You ain't gonna sell me no side. This ain't no damn no movie preview. Good for him. Now I don't care. They don't identify being black with us. I don't care about none about his story. And all the white fans and all the United Kingdom fans and African fans, I care about that. I'm trying to sell a sob story to sell some tickets to paper. I don't care. Well, you know, on the 7th time he had floated to Mexico and he got picked up, and his story is just I don't care. Derek James, you know, he deserved to fight, and he deserved to fight, and you know, my Ugas, you know, we both got bald heads, and you know, I used WD-40 turtle wax. He said he used it, and I like him. I really like the kid, man. But you know what we gonna do on April 16th? It ain't personal. Come on. Trying to sell a rust bucket as a motherfucking Rolls Royce. This what this is. It's a good fight though. Definitely is. Definitely a good fight. I can't lie about that. I did the card trash. Co-feature Gamble and Issa Cruz. The best fight on the card probably is Stanionis versus Batuev. So that's the best fight on the card. So I ain't gonna lie, it's a good fight. Ugas style match up pretty well with Spence. A lot of people say you don't think so, but the thing about Ugas is he's a pressure fighter, bro. He got really underrated defense. He really good at slipping shots a little bit. People say, well, this play right into Spence. Spence ain't fought nobody as strong as this man. He's fought nobody as strong as him with that skill set. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Ugas is gonna loop around the guard. You know, the more Errol Spence pick up the work, the better Ugas gonna do. That's what I'm telling you. He's not gonna win. We all know that. And you fighting in a 3-belt unification in somebody's backyard. It ain't like, you know, when Corey Spinks and Jab Judah fought for, you know, they fought and then, you know, Corey won the first fight and Undisputed was, you know, the second fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, at Corey Spinks in St. Louis, which was a great atmosphere. So it wasn't nothing like this, bro. They fighting this nigga backyard off rip because Ugas can't sell. That's what it gotta be. Some people say it's a myth. I say it's a myth. I can't even say it's a rumor. It's a myth. People saying that Errol Spence can't get a license out there in Nevada because his eye. That's why he's going to Texas. I don't know. So to me, that's interesting. That's an interesting myth or theory people came up with. I just think it's Ugas can't sell the fight. And, you know, people concerned about Earl eye. Obviously, it's a concern. Sugar Ray Leonard came back premature from quote unquote the same operation, but I think that dude right to the right of him. I don't think he's gonna let Earl go out there if he ain't 100% healed. So the rush factor, I mean, you're not fighting a guy in Ugas who's gonna pick up the volume per se. So he's a perfect opponent to come back if you're rusty because he's not a fast starter. He a guy that like to pick it up he like a workhorse, like what Spence used to be when he's comfortable at the weight. He's a guy that picks it up as the fight goes on. So Spence will be able to knock off the rush versus. He ain't like he fighting somebody like, you know, again, Boa in his prime that pick it up fast, or, you know, he fights somebody like Duran that's gonna jump right on you, pick it up fast. He finds somebody. It's really a glorified tune-up. I'm sorry to say that. That's what it is. If he was, you know, Trinidad, or if he was Aaron Pryor or Thomas Hearns on the side of the ring and he had that third belt, the motherfuckers be taking the tune-up. If he was dangerous, he wouldn't have came back versus him. I don't care what he say. You know, they all being buddy bussy, kissing each other out. That don't really mean nothing. A lot of the best fights happen between people that's cool, you know. But the admiration, you know, Ugas, you know, some prisoners in Cuba had a moment of silence for what's going on in Ukraine and all that, and that's cool. But you know, one thing Ugas got advantage of, he got a better coach. And I say that he got a by far better coach. And I say what I say. Then you know, ain't no ill will against him, man. I just, you know, I gave him trainer of the year 1 year. I just think Ishmael Salas is extraordinary. But you know, fighters fight. That's what we do know. The fighters have to fight. So I mean, so it's gonna be a tremendous fight. I can't even back around. I don't see how this fight is not tremendous. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a tremendous fight. The press conference exceeded my expectations. You know, everybody came up there, had a great dialogue story, and you know, Jerry compared it to drafting players, Steven Espinoza, trying to give a backstory, trying to sell sympathy tickets. You know what I'm saying? It was it's an outstanding press conference. Tom Brown calling it, who promoted TGB, calling it a mega fight. You know, and they delivering great fights. And man, come on. I don't even know why Showtime. Who watched Showtime? I ain't know why Showtime's still in business. Viacom save money by just cutting Showtime and just turning into just doing Paramount Plus. Come on, nobody watched the boxing fight. Be 300, 200,000 people watching the boxing fight. Errol Spence never did 1 million viewerships on Fox. I don't even know why they still in business. Just do the Paramount Plus app. That'd be better for them. But it was a good press conference. Everybody was cleaned up. You know, Ugas love that black. He like me. I love black. Ishmael Salas came on cold. You know, Derek James looking dapper near. You know, Jerry gonna come with $1 billion suit on. Brian Custer, that's my man's right there. I like Brian Custer. He like Switzerland. You know, anybody come on this podcast. And shout out to the dude from Fight News, bro, who asked the tough question, bro. Which I'm gonna see if TB want to come on tonight. We're gonna talk about that. So, you know, if you got some sensitive ears, or you're gonna be like them, you know, them dudes in the chat yesterday, bro, who asked the question, they got dismantled. Don't come over here, bro. If you don't want to if you're an Errol Spence dude, you're emotionally attached. You know, you plug your Tesla cord up his ass and you emotionally attached. You love him like you love him more than your son and your mammy and your granny. Don't come over here tonight. Just watch the Canelo segment, you know, and then, you know, I'm gonna do the Canelo segment first, whatever else come up first, and then just turn it up off of that. I don't want to hear y'all crying, all that. Y'all heard what I said yesterday. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. Appreciate that. It was a nice press conference, nice setup, better than the Zoom call, and you know, cool. So we get on to finishing out. We about almost a month out. So yeah, we were a month and a half out, something like that. So I actually do think it's gonna be a really competitive fight, bro. So but I think Errol Spence will win easy. I think he'll win 116, 111. And Ugas just, you know, it ain't that Ugas can't compete. It's just that he don't do enough. You know what I'm saying? He like an amateur fighter, you know what I'm saying? Without the value. He just don't do enough to win versus the big fish, the big catfish. He just don't do enough to win. But my style, very robbable. I know you can rob him, and nobody gonna be up in arms because he ain't got no fans. So it is what it is. It's an uphill battle. It'll be Ugas and a couple of his people and family members and Ishmael Salas. So I'm like Rocky going over to Russia. But yeah, I expect Errol Spence to win. I think it will be competitive, but I just think his motor just gonna go to his. I don't think it's motor. I just think he gonna follow up with his shots. You know, Ugas throw some good shots. I think he gonna follow up, and I think by around the 6th round, 7th round, I think he really gonna separate himself from Ugas. So it's my opinion. Check out the Welterweight and Boxing's playlist. Nice press conference. You can find me everywhere by hitting the link in the description. Spotify, Anchor, Twitter, Twitch, all that. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate that. Best to donate, thumbs up the video, share the video, comment next to the comment button, the bell icon, subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase chance of notifications. Let me know what you girls guys thought.